Hello and welcome back to Sunday. Turn the light on. Maybe that'll help. There we go. Now we got some light. How's everybody doing tonight? Hope you're doing all right. Welcome to another fine Sunday evening as we wind down and get ready to go back to the weekly grind, if you will. I'm going to be doing some new stuff tonight. Pretty excited about it. Had a last minute change up. Was considering going corned beef and cabbage, but instead decided to go with a pie since it's pie day. So we're going to do a very close to shepherd's pie. I didn't do the lamb just because I couldn't find it unfrozen in time. So we are going to do it with beef, but very similar style with some Guinness. And then we're going to do Irish soda bread with raisins and some fresh butter and local jam. So that is what's on the menu for tonight. So there is a lot to get done because the shepherd's pie, we're going to make the mashed potatoes by hand. Let those cool off a little bit, and then we'll get the rest of our stuff going here. And then hopefully we'll have time to get the bread going and the butter going as well. We're going to make the butter in the food processor on our own. So this is going to be interesting. And yeah, there's a lot to get done. I feel like every time I do this, I try and set it up so it's not crazy, but every time it's going to end up being just a whole ton of stuff to do. So first things first, I am going to get started with potatoes so I can get those mashed and cooled, because I do want to pipe those and make it like a little design or something on there, if you will, like a little, I don't know, a cool little design. So let's switch on over. Let's go to our board mode. There we go. Got our board showing. Got a little bit of everything out here tonight. For most of it, we've got the, like I said, potatoes for the top and the mash with some butter. We got our mise en place, our onion, our celery, our carrots, a couple cloves of garlic, some fresh rosemary, some thyme leaves, and a little bit of garlic powder for the mash. We're going to use some of this Guinness, not all of it. Unfortunately, I'm on Lent, so I cannot finish the rest of the can, and I will not open another one. So they will sit there until the end, but I'm going to cook it off in the meat, so it should be fine on that. Some Worcestershire, some broth, and yeah. So that is about it. So let's get these potatoes going. Move everything back here. Out the way. Our butter is softening up. We'll keep our guys here. And stay here for now. Don't want you going anywhere. So again, hope everybody's doing alright. Welcome back to Sunday. Hope your weekend treated you okay. Gonna peel these real quick. The hard part of doing it at home versus a restaurant, there's no one here to do it for you. And I'm awful with it, completely awful. With Butterfingers today. Sweet. One guy down. We're not going to use a whole ton of it, just because it's just supposed to be that coating on top. So I got about 2 pounds of potatoes in whole. I have an extra one if we need some more. I don't think we're going to. This guy's kind of... Alright, we're good. Yeah, we might have to do that other guy. We'll see. Like I said, I want to get these done up first, because I want them to cool before I pipe them. Cool. We'll throw them right into the pot as well. So we'll get that up there. Just going to cut them up because we're just going to boil them anyway, because we want them mashed. Music level looks okay. Alright. Almost got these guys in. You know what? We're going to do one more just in case. I don't feel safe with that. Err on the side of caution. Just that dirt from coming in. Alright, so definitely 3 pounds of potatoes on that guy. It's a slow night tonight. Alright, our 3 pounds are in. Let's get them covered. Get our potato peels out while we can. Alright, get them ready. I'm going to salt them a little bit. Get them going. Boil them probably 15-20 minutes, long enough to get soft. Get them into that mash. And we'll do them right in that, and then, like I said, let them cool for a little bit. I got a piping bag set up for them, and then we should be good. So, alright, potatoes down, cut and on the boil. While we're doing that, we need to get our onion and our garlic on the stove. Get that going down, caramelized out. And then we're going to put our carrots and celery and other stuff. So our standard mise en place, nothing crazy. 2 stalks of celery, 3 carrots or so, a whole onion, 3 to 4 cloves of garlic, and like I said, we got half a sprig of fresh rosemary. We're going to put some thyme in there too. Usually the dried thyme works a little bit better, so we'll go with that. So we'll do our onion up first since that's what we want in. Man, legs are sore. Took a long hike today and realized how out of shape I am at the moment. Need to step up my game a little bit. I said before, like I said, I saved these. I'm going to throw these in with the beef stock bag that I'm going to use. Haven't made it yet, but usually more with the onion stuff is better. Onions in there. Good. Alright. Let me see what the celery in the way. There we go. So easy up, we're going to dice up the our onions. We're going to put them on like a medium. one half. There we go. Got a bit of our onion. Let's get some oil in this guy. All right. Onions in, good to go. Let's get our garlic going while that's heating up. Drop some onion. It happens. Cut our ends off. Double skinned. There we go. Get out of there. Yeah, if you're new and just hanging out, normally we do Sunday dinner here. Thank you for the host, Tiki. Appreciate it, sir. Hope you're doing alright tonight. But like I was saying, Sundays we do a Sunday dinner. I do a meal prep. Fully cook out most of the dinner here. Just kind of hanging out. Showing off what we got. Nothing professional grade. We were definitely home chefs, but still like to shoot for the top. Oh man, a really thick skin. There we go. All right. That's it. So the onions are going, potatoes are going. So this pie, this is going to be our shepherd's pie for Pie Day. Because I wasn't really looking forward to baking like an apple pie or doing something. Yeah. Gotta use those dad jokes, man. Otherwise it was all a waste. Get our onion skins out of here. Let's get our garlic minced up. Thank you, sir. This is merch that's not quite available yet. I printed it out myself because I said I wanted to see it. I'm enjoying it. If today is day 7 actually, so if all goes well, then sometime this week I should receive that email from Twitch to say, hey, guess what? You've got the affiliate status. I'm hoping so anyway. We met all requirements, and which I really couldn't have done without you guys. I appreciate everything. Hanging out. Every little bit helps. Oh yeah, them onions are going now. They smell good. That sticky garlic in here. Ooh-wee. Get it stirred up here a little bit. I want to bring them down. I don't want to burn them. I just want to caramelize them. See if we can go to that triple food cam. There we go. So our mix is going to be done up in there. Yeah, I really got to do something about that lighting. Just drowns it out up there. Hard to see the onions. But while the onions are going, we need to get the carrots and everything else going. So no time to waste. There a busy schedule for tonight's dinner. So the carrots are going to take the dang longest. I want to get them diced out. Not perfect squares, but nice little bits because we want them to break down and soften up really good while we cook them out. So just gonna carrot sticking them here. Nice thinner ones, and then we'll chop them up as we go. Try and make it as easy as possible. Man, those onions smell good. Just give them a stir up. Potatoes are on, which is good, they're boiling. Hey Google, set a timer for 10 minutes.
Alright, 10 minutes. Starting now.
Thank you. Makes life so much easier. Get a Google display. They're like $50. Set it up in the kitchen. Make your life easy. Alright, put that garlic in there now too. Give that a chance. Got 10 minutes on those, so we're good. Let's get these carrots done up. Oh yeah. A nice little squared off. I'm pretty happy with that cut. Not professionally done, but so I'm using an organic one too, so it's not going to be as sweet. I don't want it to be like baby carrots, sweet tart stick, you know what I mean? Like some of the baby carrots are just so sweet. Yeah. There we go. Carrots done up good. Let's chuck in our onions. Oh yeah. Potatoes are going good. Timer going. What do we have for time? 4:21. We missed it by a minute. Alright. Let's get our carrots in there too. Give that some time to really break down. Got our celery done up while we're waiting. Again, I washed everything beforehand, just to make it easier. So now that I saved the corned beef, that'll be my Wednesday for the St. Patty's Day. It does smell so good. Same concept with the celery, trying to get it into that nice dice. The celery's got a little bit more water in it, so it'll be softer a little bit, so we do want to cook it out. We are going to add the Guinness as well, so that'll help a little bit. Again, I appreciate you guys hanging out tonight. Sunday night's one of those nights that usually is reserved for, trying to get your headspace right, trying to get back into that work mode. I get it. And this is something we can do, that we do to kind of help set ourselves up for the week. Usually try and talk about, sit at the actual table for a meal and talk about what we have going for the week. Sweating. But it's a little bit easier now that I got a haircut. Look at that shortness. Woo, short. Trimmed up the beard. We don't look like a caveman. It's smelling good. Alright, so let's add our celery in here too. And get our rosemary cut up. So we're not going to use the stem, just the leaves. No stems, no sticks, no seeds. Now the fresh rosemary is usually better. The thyme can be dried. Thyme isn't usually, it's less flavorful early on. It actually gets better, from what I remember, if I'm remembering it correctly. But the rosemary, on the other hand, is definitely one that you want fresh. Now we're just about ready to get our ground beef in. Like I said, normally we would do ground lamb, and I was only able to find it frozen, so I wasn't able to do it the way I wanted to. Let me double check this. This is, that's why I gotta get the flour in there too in a moment. A half a cup of Guinness. 1 teaspoon. Yeah, okay. We good. We good. We'll put that in with the meat though. I got 1.5 pounds of 80/20, just the ground from the local Barons. We're gonna go right in with this guy. Maybe use the scissors. There we go. Get it all in there. Let's get our rosemary. Tablespoon or teaspoon of thyme. Alright, so this is basically going to be our filling for our shepherd's pie. What's up, dude?
What's that?
Huh?
Telling us to go on like a set. Everything's supposed to be forward 2 studs, and they were back. He's like, it's not going on. I'm like, move it back. He's like,
Yep, that's why Legos come with instructions. You can always do them over. They're not permanent. Alright. Okay, so that's feeling pretty good. We'll get some Worcestershire in there. Let's get our half cup of Guinness. It's right at about a half a can. I'll ask Kala if she wants it. Holly B 76. Do you want this half can of Guinness? Oh yeah, there we go. Alright, and for the last bit, some tomato paste. There we go. Yeah. See if I can get it. Can I get it close up on the stove? Ah, there we go. Like I said, we have our Guinness, we have our Worcestershire. We're going to mix in our tomato paste here. We're going to reduce it down just a little bit. Okay, Google, stop timer. 10 minutes on those guys. I need to check them. God, this smells good already. Maybe it would have been better with the lamb, but we'll do that next time and not tell anybody. Oh, yeah. And we are going to need a little bit of flour in there. Not a lot. Just a little bit to help it thicken up, if you will. Smells good, right?
Mm-hmm. I can smell it from my room. It whiffs through the air.
Yeah, let's turn that down. Let's get a pinch of salt in there. Pepper. Alright. I think that is our stuffing. I think so. Whew. Yeah. Want to cook down a little bit with those carrots and stuff, but that is a base for our shepherd's pie there. It's looking pretty dang good. You can see the steam coming off. Lots of carrots, celery, the good stuff. It smells friggin' delicious. And we are going to put it in this guy. We might as well get our oven preheated as well. Alright, let's get check on those potatoes. Give me another 5 minutes. 5 more minutes on those. Because I want them to have time to cool as well. Alright, so what do we got? All in and cooling. We're getting our thing going. We'll do our butter last. And we got to get our bread going. So our bread is up next. We were moving along. Oh, we forgot our broth. That's what we forgot. One more cup of broth. That's why I wanted to cook down. Knew I was messing with something. So it's nice, liquidy. Again, we're going to help it just let it cook down. Where's my tap? Oh yeah. Smells delicious. Well, gonna let that go for probably about 15 minutes. Let it thicken up just a little bit. Now that the stock's in there, that's what we wanted. And again, all of these are not my recipes. I am borrowing them from the interwebs. So the Irish Shepherd's Pie is coming from the homecookingadventure.com. She did a great job on her video. I was watching through it earlier. Using that basically as my go-by. On our peas will go in at the last second. And then our Irish soda bread, we're going to get started on that. 4 cups of flour, 1 tablespoon of sugar, 1 teaspoon salt, baking soda. This one is coming from Simply Recipes. This is just your Irish soda bread. We got our buttermilks, and we got our other good stuff, our raisins, fresh raisins for that as well. Woo. Would eat this just on like regular old baked potatoes. That would be perfect. Let's give her like a 2. Let's bring that down. We should be good now. Alright. Let those cool off for a bit because that's going to be a minute. So our thyme and Worcestershire can go back. Cut back over. Get a. There you go. There we go. Now you got a nice close-up cam on it. Like I said, that's going to go into like a 9x13 here. We're going to line that on the bottom, and then our potatoes are going to be piped in on hot, right on top. I've got some Irish cheddar I'm going to do with those. I need to get that grated, actually. I'm thinking about it. Potatoes there, switch it back. Let's go to, yeah. So we can see our guy on there cooking. Nice and good. Our potatoes, fork soft. Perfect, that's what we want. We're gonna let them cool off for a little bit before we just start mashing like crazy. Let's see how much butter do we want to use. What does they call for? She calls for a 1/4 cup, which is about a 1/2 stick. That's about right. 1/4 cup of milk, 3/4 cup cheese, 2 tablespoons salt, and the garlic powder. Yeah. Okay. So those are good, and while those are cooling, we got time. Okay. Our bread's gonna be next. Let those cool in the heating pad, and then we gotta get our bread going. So 4 cups of flour, 1 tablespoon of this. All right. I'm going to be using the cast iron to cook the soda bread, so we should be good. Let's get our cup. We use our spoon. Let's cut open this guy a little bit more. There we go. One. 2. 3. super good and smelly. 3. 4. We're gonna go with 4 on that one. We'll see what we get with 4. Again, hope you guys are doing alright. If it's your first time joining us on Sunday night dinner, welcome. Tablespoon of sugar, so nothing too sweet, obviously. We're used to our breads a little sweeter than most. A tablespoon should do her. And then what do we need? We need a teaspoon of baking soda and salt. Obviously, it's the soda bread. So, let's pour. Where's our big guy? There it is. There's the one. Salt. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. It is smelling hella good. Hopefully I'll have some more to hopefully send your way. 1 3/4 cup buttermilk, and then those 4 tablespoons of butter. Let's get these guys mixed up. Right. Our flour nice and done up, and then our 4 tablespoons of butter. These we're going to do by hand. 6 or 4 is about a half. Yeah. We're going to use about half for our bread, and then half for our mashed potatoes as well. We're going to try and work them in by hand here. That's crazy to work with the flour by hand, for sure. And the butter, it kind of feels weird. You get this crumbly kind of aesthetic to it. But it does make a difference. I probably shouldn't have been wearing a black shirt to mess around with flour. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, I think all of our big butter pieces are good and done up now. Let's get our hands clean. Paper towels. Whew. Alright, so we need our buttermilk. And our 1 egg. Now we're trying not to mix it too crazy. Let it do the work, basically. Measuring cup here. Alright. Where are we at? 1 3/4. There we go. Woo! I'm gonna give this guy a stir real quick too. Oh yeah. Thickening up a little bit. The juice is good on it. It smells delicious. The carrots have softened up. It is, I think about done. So I'm going to let that cool off. Move it off that guy. We'll come back here to our board guy. Move our butter for our potatoes. And let's get our bread going. Sticky. Icky, icky. Ooh, we're getting it everywhere. Ah. Now we're going to mix it by hand. Oh man, this is so sticky. Maybe we need more flour. I need a helper to do that then. I need a helper.
I'm coming in a second.
Just a real quick one, dude. That flour over there, I need you to open that flour
Mm-hmm.
and give me about a half a cup. The cup's in the thing over there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Nope, the one underneath the metal one. Put it in the metal one.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine.
Oh.
Use this spoon. Is there a spoon there? No, alright, just dump a little bit in, probably about a half a cup. Yep, so 4.5 cups definitely. Okay, toss it in here, please.
That's my.
Yep. Thank you.
Another one?
Hmm?
Another one?
Hold on one second.
Oh, raisins?
Mm-hmm.
See.
Man, it's extra sticky. I didn't think it's gonna be this sticky. Did not think this is gonna be this sticky. Alright, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Whew. Now that we got all that off, add a little more. Add those raisins. And we'll want to add about probably a half cup or so, I think, of raisins is what it said. There we go. Get a good spoon. I feel like the raisins aren't really blending in though. There we go. Now it's getting somewhere. Alright. Try not to overdo it too much. Basically, it's going to go into our cast iron. That's what we're going to cook it in. Get a little bit of this greased out. Nothing too crazy. Just don't want it to stick. I'm sweating today. It's hot in here. Whew. Glad I got that haircut. All right. Nice dough shape. It's got to be a ball basically. And then we're going to take our big old knife. Two big X's in it. That's going to help it so that the center. Let's try that with a serrated knife. It's probably going to be better. There we go. Help it cook a little more evenly at that point, basically. Whew. Alright, let's clean up our mess. We gotta do our mashed potatoes still. And then we gotta do some cleanup. Alright. Mash is in. What did she call for the mash? She called. Oh, that's right. I gotta get those peas into that guy. I keep forgetting the peas. But they're the frozen peas, so they gotta go in last, basically. Anyway. There we go. Get them stirred up in there. Yeah. Can't even begin to tell you how good that smells. Alright, so we got our butter in. We need about what? A quarter cup of butter. That's our milk. That's what it is. Let's get our salt. Let's get our peppers. Get that out of the way so it's not on the cameras. Put some garlic powder in there. Where's our masher? Potato mashing time. And then we got our Dubliner natural cheddar. That's what we're going in with for our cheese with these guys. Ooh. Let's get our actually, you know what? We'll use our food processor. Gonna make life easy. Now, let's slice it. There's our shredder. All right. There we go. Make life easy. Let's cut that in half. I think I need about a half of that. Yeah, there we go. Whew. Yeah, that turned out pretty well. I'm gonna say that's probably about 3/4 of a cup. Absolutely short work of that. Oh yeah. Right in with our mash there. Come back for that in just a moment when we do our butters. Hey, that Dirty Tooth. Yeah, man, we're doing shepherd's pie right now. I hope we're in the process. You got me in mid-process right now. Oof. Our soda bread just went in, and we're doing our mashed potatoes up for the top of our shepherd's pie. So, thanks for stopping by, man. Hope your Sunday's doing okay. Woo. What are we at here? We needed one. No, it's a 1/4 cup milk. That's why I keep thinking it's a lot of milk. Doing well, man. I am doing well. Been a busy day, but doing well. And the end product, though, is the most important. She may not always look the prettiest, but 1/4 cup or so. Nothing crazy. And let's get this guy mashed up. We got our butter in here too. Yep, we got our butter in here. All right. Mashed potatoes are looking good. Make sure we get them all. There we go. Like I said, we're going to pipe those through the pastry guy here shortly. Oh. Putting in the elbow grease. Putting in the elbow grease. Oh yeah. Those look pretty good. Got a good amount of cheese in there, so they should brown up really nice. And let's get our area here picked up. Like I said, we'll do cleanup in a minute. I'm going to get this in because I want to get it in the oven. Because it's going to need about 45 minutes, about the same time as what that bread's going to need. So, yeah, you get a really good close-up shot of it. See if we can. There we go. Ooh. Can't tell you how good this smells. Perfect. Get a nice even layer on it. Our carrots are broke down nice. The celery's broke down nice. Right? I'm gonna get a bow. Yeah. Perfect on that guy. Really happy with that. Now comes the fun part. Let's see if we can do it. So I've got a mason jar. We've got our pastry bag with our tip, just the tip in. So we'll cut that here in just a second. Actually, here, I'll bring it out just a little bit. Probably better to do it. No, we'll wait till the end. Wait till the end, I'll do it the right way. So we're going to use our jar to stand it up. Try and make it a little bit easier. So I'm gonna have to do this about 2 times because I got a little bit smaller bag, but that's okay. Again, I'm just going for the effect. If you really don't want the effect, you don't have to do this. This is a little over the top just to give it some showmanship. But, oh yeah. There we go. Got our guy. Alright. See how she goes. Oh, I think the might be too small. Pastry tip might be too small. Good though. What can we do then? I can't really swap them out mid-course here now. That kind of sucks. I thought it was going to be big enough. Smaller. Let's try this guy. I wonder how we're going to swap this out. Let's bring him back out. Whoop. This is the nice part about cooking at home. Everybody knows my hands are clean. It was a little bit smaller. Let's try and go with this guy. A little bit bigger. Try that one more time. Take 2. Well, this is when we say we'll do it live. There we go. Not really what I was hoping for, but it looks awful, but it'll do. Reload. Pizza for Pie Day totally counts. It is a pizza pie. Totally counts. It is Pie Day. That's why we're doing shepherd's pie. Starting to look better. Guess we should have played with the pastry bag beforehand. You know what? We're just going to do it this way. We're going to be that. Didn't turn out the way we want, and that's okay. Got a nice even layer, though. We're going to try and keep the pie underneath, obviously. Try a fork design. There we go. Okay, happy with that. Ooh, man. There's a hot one in the kitchen today. So let's see. That nice. score marks. There we go. There you go. Nice and done up. You're going to need about 45 minutes in the oven, so I'm going to get them in now because our soda bread's already in. Woof! What a whirlwind hour. What a whirlwind hour. So much I got to get done. Everything is in now. Thank you for the love, Dirty Tooth. I appreciate it. There's a lot to get done. We got one last piece to do while the other things are cooking. We're going to make the butter and do a little bit of cleanup. I am going to take about a 5-minute break. I need to go get myself a drink and cool off here a minute while that stuff is going. So don't go anywhere. Hang around, and we will be right back.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, we are back. Had to go get a drink, do my thing. Got a lot of cleanup to do here while we're waiting. So I got about, it took about hour 10 to get everything set to done. And that was a full breakdown of the meats and everything else and get those going good. And then, like I said, I had potatoes on before then, so we wanted to mash so that they cooled off. I was going to try and pipe them. Didn't work. Try a bigger one next time. But again, we got the score mics. Should come out still decently. It's just, again, showmanship. So, yeah. Let's get some cleanup done, and then we're going to get our butter made. The butter is super easy from what I read. We're going to run it in the food processor for about 10 minutes with a little bit of salt and basically just heavy cream. Let it get the water out. I got a sifter. I'm going to try and get all that extra watery out. But it should be a nice fresh butter to go with this bread. I mean, thank you. Bless you. But it should be a fresh butter to go with the bread, so I'm excited for that. Do need to get our food processor cleaned up here real quick. We're going to use this to make our butter. So. Dried out. Again, I hope you guys' Sunday is going okay. I know it's a usually a rough one if you're working the 9 to 5. You're trying to getting that mindset ready to go back into office mode, to work mode, whatever it takes. I'm going to go into the office myself tomorrow for the first time in a while. But it's all good. Happy to be employed. Alright. Let's get our stuff put away. Like I said, we got the Irish soda bread is for our dessert. Like I said, with the fresh butter, and then I got some really good jam to go with it, preserves. So pretty excited about that. And our sieve. Luckily, I don't have to do dishes. But I do clean up the food processor. Put those dry out in there, just so nothing happens. Had to have the weekends off. Yeah, agreed. It is, well, a good way to look at it. And again, it definitely, I remember a time when it wasn't always the weekends off, and the schedule was hectic and whatever else. So yeah, definitely, I am more than happy to have that schedule. Our cheese, we need to get that into something. What we got? What we got? A giant bag, but that's all we got because we don't have the little sandwich bags right now. But yeah, I agree with you, Turdy, all the way. Like, having that Monday 9 to 5 is definitely nice. Again, that's why we try and do the Sunday night dinner. I remember going to my in-laws quite a bit when we lived close to them. And it was just an opportunity to... it was almost a whole day event, which was good. Hang out. We always had dinner. It was nice just to see the family, plan out the week, see what was going on, keep in touch and do that kind of thing. So, whew. Let's get our other piece. What's up, bro?
How's it looking?
So,
Is it looking good?
let's hope so. Let's take a look.
Ooh.
Red's looking good. And it's starting to get there. We want it to be browned on the top, though. Yeah. It's the Cuisinart 14 cup. I did the reviews, I did the research before I bought it, knowing that it was going to be a big purchase. And it was totally worth it. I've been trying to use it more and more. It's got the shredder, it's got the slicer. So, that fresh cut. Yeah. How you doing, Sarah? How's it going? It's a 14 cup, so it's... And that's the capacity for. It'll definitely hold some shenanigans in there. Like I said, I got some of this Broswell's Select Strawberry Preserves that's going to go with it. Mr. Twisties, what? Mr. Twisties is open? I'm jelly of that. I am honestly jelly of that. Actually, you know what? We're going to be the food processor over here because we're going to do the butter. So we'll bring her over here. It's going to be a little loud for a minute. Actually, I don't want to do it over here. Because this has got to run for like 10 minutes. It snowed today, but ice cream opens. Well, I mean, if it opens, it opens. It doesn't matter if it's snowing or not. Alright, so we're not going back there just because it's going to have to run for like 10 minutes. Alright, super easy though. From what I read on the butter, we're going to hopefully do this right. We're doing 2 cups of heavy cream, a pinch of salt, and we're going to let it roll for like 10 minutes. Now that should separate all the solids and everything out. We should be able to strain it out. I've got the strainer going with it. And then we should have a wonderful, wonderful, nice fresh butter. That's the hope anyway. So if you're just joining us, the bread and the shepherd's pie are already in the oven. The shepherd's pie mix was smelling delicious. Absolutely delicious. And hopefully the bread turns out okay. It looked pretty good. Never done a soda bread, so... But we had to do a pie for Pie Day, so the corned beef and cabbage had to take a hiatus until Wednesday. At least until Wednesday. So like I said, we're going to go with 2 cups of the heavy cream and a pinch of salt. It's crazy that it snowed. I mean, well, no, okay, it's not. It's March. Usually first week of March is the last snowstorm for the year up there. So, that makes sense. Still sucks, though. I think today it was, 65-ish? It was a little colder in the morning, in the 50s, but nothing too crazy. We're just using our regular blade on this. We'll get quite a bit of butter out of that. Hey Google, set a timer for 10 minutes.
Alright, 10 minutes. And that's starting now.
I know it's going to be super loud. There's one more in it? Man, I can't imagine. I can't imagine one more snowstorm. Well, I mean, okay, I lied because it happened here. Supposed to churn it. Listen, we left the Amish behind for a reason. They didn't want to use their technology for things that we could easily do, okay? So it's basically already whipped cream at this point. Let me take a stop. Oh yeah, it's basically like a whipped cream. A whipped cream consistency. That was pretty quick. So now we're just waiting for those solids to come out. Alright, Sarah. Appreciate you stopping by. Woo. Messing around with the some merch store stuff as well. See, I'm wearing the shirt. I'm trying out some logos and some other stuff. See what we got out there. I think I might try and put those out. Well, hopefully we're gonna see. This is day 7 of the affiliate status stuff. So we've met every goal. We've got our followers, we got our chatters, we got our other stuff. So once we got that guy, then we're gonna switch it up a little bit. Well, I don't want to scrape this. It doesn't look like it's getting much. Where is our big spatula? Consistency. It's getting there. It's got that buttery kind of taste to it. We've only been going for like 2 minutes. But this should help. We gotta press all that water out, like I said, and then go from there. We got about, say probably another 30 minutes or so on our shepherd's pie and our bread. We got a little time to kill. But yeah, back to what I was saying, the merch store. So I think I'm going to get the merch store. Once we get affiliate status, I'm going to launch the merch store at that point. Well, she's going now. Our salads are coming out. Our butter is working. Drink. No, it's not that kind of drink. Just the Gatorade to kind of help refuel. Is that food processor super loud? I imagine it's super loud. Well, we're getting there. Getting the water out now. I'm excited to try the strawberry preserves. They look pretty good. It also says drinkware afterwards. Preserved and collectible drinkware. I'm not really sure about that though. Whew, man. Yeah, I'm excited for, hopefully we get that affiliate status. I'm excited to see where we go next with it. I got a couple of things in mind that I want to do, creativity-wise. I'm finishing up Spider-Man, I think. I'm going to break that out to about 10 weeks. Play it on Wednesdays and get it out. I'm looking at ways to hook up the PSVR. I might be doing that on one of those nights. Play some Job Simulator and some other fun stuff. So we'll see how that goes. And then, like I said, we gotta hit that first one though. So today's day 7. Let's see how it goes. Oh yeah, we're getting there. And then once that's good, once we've got most of that water worked out, yeah, Dirty Tooth, Web Slinging Wednesdays. Every Wednesday, probably about 6 o'clock Pacific time is when I'm going to go with it. And the game is amazing. The mechanics are super fun. The story's been super good so far, and I mean, it looks surreal on the PS5. I got to play around with it a little bit. I had a little lag out with using the remote play. It's got a hardline in the PS5, but it looks phenomenal. So when our butter comes out, we're going to get it into this guy. We want just enough that we're going to try and get the, we got to catch the solids and we want the liquid to go out with it. So, nothing too crazy. Ooh, we're getting close. Thank God for the food processor, though. Oh, back is sore. I took a 2-mile hike up the local mountain here with my wife and my oldest son, and whew, nothing like that to tell you how out of shape you are. Definitely feeling it in the knees and whatever else, but this is I guess this is what comes with 40 at this point. See, music looks like they're all right levels. Let's see the food going in the back. Cool. Again, I appreciate you guys coming out and spending some of your Sunday with me. Run it for that whole 10 minutes. We got about 3 more minutes on it just to really make sure we got it good. And who could beat fresh butter at this point? Because it's something we'll be able to use all week. If this turns out good, then it's definitely something we'll be doing consistently. But we'll be able to use this all week for cooking, toast, all the other good stuff. it work its magic up until the 10-minute part. Out of the way. Alright, where are we going to put this butter in? I'm going to find something. With a small bowl. What do we got? A minute and a half? Alright. We've almost got it all separated out. Takes that long process. And again, welcome everybody to Sunday Night Dinner. Like I said, our main host tonight is our shepherd's pie, 3.14. Celebrate that pie day. And we're in the oven right now. We've probably got about, let's say, a good 20 minutes or so. Our bread's doing pretty good. Our pie's looking mighty decent. It's going to need a couple minutes to cool off. So like I said, we'll pull it off about 20 minutes from now. We should be able to pull it out of the oven, let it sit, give you a couple of good shots of it, and then I'll be able to go enjoy my dinner. Tiki Sarah, if you're still there, hit me up if I'm able to send something home from the office tomorrow for you. If so, then I will bring some in to send your ways. Got my cheat sheet. Gotta keep myself organized. And if you are interested, I did take these recipes from homecookingadventure.com. That was the Irish shepherd's pie. She used lamb. I wasn't able to find ground lamb that wasn't frozen and be defrosted in time because I'm a slacker and went today. If I had gone yesterday, I would have been right. The Irish soda bread is on Simply Recipes. Nothing too crazy on there. Cancel our timer there. Alright. Let's see what we got. Nice separation while that water came out. Normally I would save it, but I just bought all that buttermilk for the other thing because I wasn't thinking and I'm a dummy. So, normally you could save it though. And we're just pushing out that water that we separated out. Oh, yeah. Okay. Bam. So there you are. We have done. It's kind of hard to see. It drowns it out, doesn't it? Fresh butters. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Woo! Yeah. It is yum. That is delicious. A little pinch of salt was all it took. Get that extra water out. So we got a little bit in there. We'll get that in the fridge to harden up just a little bit. Oh, that bread? Oh yeah. Man, that's good. Woo! Been pretty happy with that. That is an excellent, easy way to do that. mess. Totally worth the mess. Woo! Super good though. Just a little bit of salt. Just the pinch is all it took. Nice soft butter. Got that fresh taste to it. I mean, the fresher, heavier cream you get, the more freshness you'll get out of it. That kind of fresh milk has like a grassy kind of taste to it, which is good. That I like. And that has a little bit of that too. It's a good heavy cream that I used. But you could use any heavy cream at that point, and probably get the same result. Oh man. Whew. Wish I could show you these. Actually, let's see if we can get food stove. We got a big one there. There we go. So now we're going on the road. Oh, can we get? Oh, we got steam all over everything. There we go. Bubbling away. Our bread's looking good. We are looking good. What if I could hang that? No, that's not a way. Now, let's play around with that for next time. It's looking good though. The bread's got a nice round top to it. Got the X on it like they showed. And oh man, that shepherd's pie is smelling so good. So good. Get our cooling rack out for our bread when that's ready to come out. And we'll get our hot pans for our money shot when we get our shepherd's pie out of the oven. So we can get that good shot in there. And I'm gonna need like 2 minutes. I gotta go use the restroom real quick, wash my hands up. And then I'll be right back. I apologize. Alright. Okay, so our bread has been in for about a half hour. I really want to give it a poke here just in a moment just to see how we're doing on it. I want to say we're probably close. World's greatest tool. A pair of chopsticks. It came out pretty clean. Maybe we're good. Let's give it another. We'll give it another 5, and then we'll let it cool. We'll check it one more time after that. Oh man. That's it. Trying to Sundays are those days, kind of like you said, help reset, help plan the day, get ready for Monday. So I'm looking forward to that. So I think I'm gonna do. I got my work game plan mode on, so now I got to get my creative game plan on as well. I've been trying to, get out of that rut, get creative, try and do something, and go from there. Sunday streams definitely help. I enjoy this. I like the cooking. I like that kind of aspect to it, and I like showing it what I'm doing. I like the streaming part of it too, so it helps me be creative and kind of get that piece out into the world, if you will. Let me check the timers on these guys. So golden brown, so yeah, they got about 30 minutes, and then the Irish spread is 35 to 45. Okay, so we're about 45. So we got about 10 minutes on them, and then we'll pull them both and let them cool off. Right? It's something you gotta have your own piece too. Like, I love your artwork, Dirty Tooth. Mikey's emotes are awesome. And I'm sure that's got to help to have that creative piece just to kind of let you be you and do your thing. And this lets me do my thing. I enjoy this piece of it. I enjoy the cooking. I enjoy the making the mess. Not cleaning the mess so much, but I enjoy making the mess. Browns, our spuds are brown. Okay, we're gonna pull. I think we're gonna pull both of them, or at least we're gonna pull the shepherd's pie to let it cool. There's one. Where's the other one? There we go. All right. Exactly. It's a fun thing to do. Yeah, it's for somebody else, but it's that creative piece. It lets you kind of go on your own thing, which is, I truly love that. Where is? Do I have a board one? Oh, there we go. Okay, so there's our money shots. So, let's get it out here. Don't know if you can hear it sizzle, but it is sizzling, and it smells amazing. It looks fantastic on the inside. You got a nice little crust to them. Perfect. It is molten hot. You can see the cheese kind of worked its way out along with it as well, because it was mixed in the mashed potatoes. Yes, it does me. It looks really good. Really, really, really good. Okay. Let's check on this bread guy. Oof, a little hot. Yep, she's coming out clean. Let's get her up and off of this cast iron. Back in there to get out of the way. And now, our breads. Looking pretty dang good, right? Full money shot. There's your Irish soda bread with the fresh raisins, and there is our shepherd's pie, or cottage pie, if you want to be technical about it, since we use beef instead of lamb. Cast iron, yeah, they said totally cast iron is the way to go with that guy, and they were right. They were absolutely right. Let's go back to absolutely right on that. Made a huge difference. Huge difference. It's got a nice crust to it. It sounds hollow. You know what I mean? When you get that good bake on it, it sounds like a hollow loaf on the inside. I'm excited to try this. And the butter. I don't know if you saw the butter, Sarah. We have our fresh butters. Super good. So we'll leave that guy out. I said we gotta give it probably about 5 minutes to cool down. It is lava hot. We have strawberry preserves. We have the Broswell's strawberry preserves. That's what I'm saying. You got the butters. Oh, I don't want to put it too close, so I don't want it to melt. And you got this nice bread going. I think that's pretty dang good. Pretty happy with that. Say that's about how long we've been live? About an hour 40. It's about an hour 40 minutes. Not bad. And like I said, they need about 10 minutes to cool, so about 2 hours. That's usually what I shoot for on Sundays. Is 2 hours, start to finish, wrapping up to eating. Much more than that, you got to be taking on something pretty big, like a bolognese. Know somebody that would do that. And then we'll also have to, like I said, get into this. We've been recommended the bolognese, but we really got to dig some recipes out of this guy that we got to find. And again, thank you for this. I appreciate it more than I can tell you. It's good though. It's got this nice, hard crust on there. Oh god, it just smells so good. Yeah, there's our host. Our shepherd's pie. That was the Marcella Hazan. It's right here in our kitchen, right next to Le Repertoire, the Master, the Art of French Cooking, and the Betty Crocker. It takes its prestigious spot there. Only the finest of the fine end up next to the Google machine. Yeah, I mean, that's going to be a whole day process. If it's got to simmer down for like 5 hours, 5 hours is a whole day. Then maybe I'll have to, and the pesto and the egg pasta. I know, there's a whole thing in there, and I really just have to like sit down and go through it. I really got to start picking out recipes and going with it, but that's what Sundays are for. Sundays to allow us to try new recipes and other things out. Tyler, he's not trying to help you right now, okay? Take it out. Thank you. The fun part of streaming in a live household. Well, okay, listen. The pasta attachments make life easier, but at the same time, they don't. Because then you still got to make the pasta, which takes up like a whole table and the whole process and the whole day. So there's a long one in that one. So yes, it makes it easier, but you're on an adventure at that point already anyway.
That's what I was going to say. Good luck.
Sausage makers. Now, you want to know how the sausage is made? You are taking a bold move. I've thought about it because they offered butcher classes here as well. I've thought about just going just to see how it gets done. I think you pay like $100 and something for whatever, like but you get like a quarter of a pig basically. You get to take it with you, and they show you how to make it and all that kind of stuff. And so you're basically paying for supplies and other stuff. A small island. See, that's what I'm saying. You gotta have like a full table depending on what you're doing. We keep looking at houses. We're trying to move currently, and still within where we are, but we're trying to get into a house. We're in an apartment right now, and I keep looking at all these houses, and they have all these great kitchen islands, and I'm like, I need a damn island. I need a big island. Well, okay, listen. You have the fold-up table, but you could also transfer to the farmhouse. So, which would have a huge kitchen, and it could definitely, that stove could handle a 7 to 9 quart Dutch oven. Same, Dirty Tooth? Are you trying to get into a house as well? It's that time of the year, we gotta get it done. Oh yeah, it sounds hollow. And I guess that's what I'm saying. You could do a walk. You could do a giant. You could do like probably a 50-gallon damn drum on that thing. Right there with you, man. We're trying. It's so hard right now. Like our lease isn't up until August, but we have the money to move and do it. So we've just been looking at houses, and they're snapped up the moment they go on. We've been to a couple tours, and by the time you get home to fill it out, it's like it's already rented. We're waiting to hear back on a couple of good ones right now. Peace of mind, yeah. All right, let's plate up here real quick. I'm going to get a plate up, and then I'm going to call the stream at that point. So again, I appreciate you guys hanging out on a Sunday. It's always fun for me. It's fun having you guys hang out, and hope you had fun. I wish I could send you some food. The internet's not there yet. We don't have that capability. Alright. So we're going to use our guy. That's probably not going to be good on that one, because I think it'll slide off. We're going to use this. We're going to use that. Alright, here we go. Here's hoping she turns out okay. Whew. The slice should be a little bigger, but give you the close up. Oh yeah, it smells delicious. God, it smells good. And the soda bread. Let's see. Let's get our serrated out for that. Oh yeah. Get our fresh butters. There yours, the fresh butters. I think I'm gonna put a little bit of chive on top too, just a little bit. Just a little bit on there. There we go. So if we were sending her out, that's what you would get. Not bad. Not bad. So at that point, I'm going to get ready to go eat dinner. I really appreciate you guys hanging out. I hope you have a great rest of your Sunday. I hope your Monday is awesome. And I'll see you Wednesday. I'm going to be playing Spider-Man again. Doing our Web Slinging Wednesday series. We're going to finish out the Spider-Man game. I'm only playing it on stream, so I'm holding off on playing it all the way through. And hopefully by then we'll be affiliate status. I know you can pet the kitties. I put the clip up. It's one of the best things to do in there. But again, I appreciate it, guys. Peace out. Have a great Sunday, and we'll see you. We'll see you when we see you. Appreciate it.